Hi, I'm Stephanie Nash, and Shinzen has asked me to make a video and post it here where I share how I taught auto walk at a retreat of his that I was co-teaching in June of 2019. He loved how quickly and easily people seem to get it, so for what it's worth, I offer it here. You can think of this as a sensitizing exercise to get a feel for the spontaneity of the automatic or motor movements that we engage in all day long, and also to better appreciate the effortlessness and bounce. Okay, so we learn through contrast. Contrast helps us make distinction. It's much easier to notice the ease that's there in your arm if you first tense and release, and then compared to the tension, the ease is quite palpable. So in a similar way, I have set up a contrast between auto walk and mindful walking or walking meditation to hopefully help make your experience of the spontaneity of auto walk be more palpable for you. Okay, let's begin. Okay, so find an area that you can move around in, whether it's one little 6-foot patch, whether you're outside with trees, whether you're in a room with a bunch of chairs, doesn't matter. Just find a place where you can do some kind of movement without running into anybody. And when you're ready, close your eyes and take a nice deep breath in and a big pleasurable sigh out. And just let the body be relaxed and present and feel what the body feels like standing here now. If the body's balancing here on this place. And you'll feel the arms hanging at the side. You'll feel the pressure of the weight of the body on the feet as you contact the floor. And then allow your weight to move over to one foot. So you're leaning over to one side, and you'll feel the weight more heavily on that side. And then slowly shift and feel this shift of weight. In the middle, it's equal pressure on both feet, and then move over to the other side. And just play with shifting your weight from the left foot to the right foot, feeling that shift of weight back and forth. And you might notice different muscles engage in the legs. Notice if you're holding your breath. See if you can not hold your breath. Let your breathing just go as you're shifting the weight and feeling all the sensory experience involved in the weight shifting from the left to the right and back to the left. And then come to the center. And slowly open your eyes a little or a lot. You can keep your gaze down, you can keep your gaze forward. And we're going to begin a classic walking meditation, which would be feeling in the same way we just felt the shift back and forth. You're going to feel the lift of, say, if you start with your right leg, you're going to feel the muscles involved in lifting the leg. The leg's going to swing out, and then there's going to be a shift of weight forward as the weight goes from the back foot to the first foot. Probably the heel first and then the toe. Feel that shift of weight. And as you get there, the back leg lifts up and it swings forward. So continue with, it's like slow motion walking where you're really feeling the contact of the foot on the ground. You're feeling the weight come down onto it, the shift of weight, muscles involved in lifting. So there'll be lift, swing, place, shift. So just play for a moment. And this is a classic. There are many ways to teach walking meditation. I tend to do something a little more fluid than the 1, 2, 3, 4 step. But I want to just take us to something that's quite tangible and that you're probably familiar with. So lifting, swinging, stepping, feel that shift of weight. Just keep doing this. Really tuning into that. See if you can still be breathing as you're doing it. You might notice the hands might be doing weird things as you're focusing on the feet. See if you can keep it relaxed. And to continue with this, you could press pause now and continue exploring the walking meditation for as long as you like. But basically, we're noticing the weight shift, we're noticing the sensations in the legs. The arms may or may not be moving depending on how fast you're going. You're going to feel the contact on the floor and the rolling through the foot, usually on the heel to the toe. So just keep exploring this walking meditation. And then when you're ready, pause for a moment. And now, let go of that and just walk normally. Walk normally around the room, so at a quicker tempo. So that little 6-foot space might not do. You might have to go around chairs or wherever you go. And here's your assignment. As you're walking more quickly and with tempo, think a thought. Either it's a memory or a plan. So either remember what you had for breakfast or something that happened today, something that's quite fresh in your mind that you can replay, and just keep thinking that memory, that thought. Or you can think about something you're planning to do. Something could be something you want in life, just something that you can, a thought you can just really keep going. So you've got to keep going with that thought, whether it's a memory in the past or a plan in the future. And as you're walking around now it's not mindfully feeling it. Just walk as fast as you can. Don't run into anything and keep thinking. Don't stop the thinking. So just do that for a while. And if you want, you can press pause here, but I'm going to wait for a few moments for that. Keep walking. Keep that thought going. Just keep thinking as you're walking and don't run into anything. That's it. Think, walk, don't run into anything. Just keep doing that. And you may end up, and if you have a room of people, you might have to get out of the way of people. You might have to duck under something. You might have to scoot around a chair. The more quickly you're going, the more agility you'll need. But keep the thinking. Don't stop that thinking about the memory or what you're planning. And as you're keep the thinking going, thinking, walking, not running into things. Thinking, walking, not running into things. And then, when you're ready, drop the thinking. And just notice that your body hasn't run into anything. How did it know to not run into anything? And just notice that the body knows how to walk, knows how to balance, knows how to shift weight, and you don't have to tune into it. It's like a free ride. It's like the body knows what to do. So just kind of enjoy the free ride. Continue walking and just notice the free ride. Arms might be moving at the side naturally. The torso knows how to shift, to turn, to balance. Your focus can be kind of even coverage, just kind of holding this whole event, this kind of global event happening that's just happening automatically, and you're just getting this free ride. So your attention can be across the whole body, or it could even be beyond the body. Maybe you're noticing patterns, but the main thing is to just notice it's just happeningness. It knows what to do. There's a bouncy, expressive form of movement. We tend to focus on what we need to accomplish, what we have to do, what are the results of our actions going to be. And maybe along the way, if we're mindfully trained, we're also tuning into sensory experience. But what if we notice the things that happen automatically and enjoy that light ease of them? We can do this when we walk, wash dishes, chew, drive, any movement activity, yoga, qigong, sports, playing musical instruments. Many Olympic athletes talk about letting go of the thought before they start and just letting the body do what it knows to do. So we can enjoy this conditioned motor experience that the body knows what to do. So play with the ease of that. I like to call it the free ride of auto walk or of auto anything. And that tune into that light, bouncy, just happeningness of your movement that you can enjoy without effort. I hope that's a helpful introduction to the technique of auto walk from Shinzen Young's Unified Mindfulness System.